Greetings and welcome back to City Skylines. So this is a new recording session, and as always I have added a few new mods. These ones will be mostly utility mods, so let's go over this. We got this thing here, as you can see, City Vitals. You can drag around this window and put it anywhere you want to. I'm putting it right here. I can't really move it all the way down because it seems to extend a little bit beyond what you can see. As you can see, it's down up to here. So I still want to access these buttons as well, so it's over here, and I don't think it's that intrusive seeing as we already have a piece of UI down here. And this is very handy because I do tweak the budget quite a lot, and in addition to this is that I can now tweak the budget while still seeing what it does over here, so that will make things a little easier than instead of having to tweak it here and then go over here and all that sort of stuff. So that's very good. Another one is one that I'll be needing quite soon is transportation. It is an extended transportation UI, and if you click on this you can see all sorts of statistics about all your bus lines and all that sort of stuff, so it's very nice. And yes, something else is, let's go back to the normal city view. If you press Ctrl G, you can see a whole list of statistics about your city, so all the buildings and vehicles. However, when it comes to vehicles, it does count the whole map, so not all of those are really from your city. They just may be passing through. For example, all these trains, they are not from my city, seeing as I don't have any train stations at all. But still, it gives you a nice overview over the busyness. As you can see here, we have 11 fire engines running around, 13 police cars, and only 1 healthcare and 1 death care car. So that kind of gives you an idea what the hell is happening in your city. And there is something more. Let's get rid of this because this is a little bit intrusive. Also, I have a further zoom mod. As you can see, I can zoom all the way out. This will be very handy once the city extends to all 25 tiles. And this also allows you to zoom in a lot closer. And yes, the camera reacts as a slug in case you zoom in this far, but still you can look closer at people's homes, you can look closer at cars and people, so that's very useful. I've also added a bunch of, well, in the meantime let's continue this. In the meantime I have also added a few more assets, mostly growable ones, that you may see pop up here and there eventually. And I've also added a new park. Let's see if I can find it. The UI buttons still aren't exactly optimized for workshop items, it seems. It's gotta be somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. A public soccer field. So this will be, I don't know, I'll be placing this somewhere eventually. Not quite right now though, seeing as it does cost quite a bit, both weekly and the upfront cost. So I'll be waiting with that for a little while. And also this thing here that gives you information about all the cars in your town has been updated. It looks a lot nicer now, as you can see, and it also works a bit smoother because usually with the previous version, when you clicked on something, it sometimes tended to lag your game. So it's no longer like this, and it looks very nice. Anyway, let's get back to some more constructive things. So we have been building this little district here, this forestry district. It still has some issues with the fire department stuff, but I can't afford a new fire department. As I have mentioned before, I also can't really afford to up the budget all that much, seeing as this costs quite a bit. Well, I could maybe up it about 10%. It'll cost me $350 a week. Let's try that. Let's put it up to 80. Now, yes, we were also educating everyone. As you can see, these higher density regions are slowly getting educated, which is nice. I'll be needing all of those to go work in these offices. And we have a very high unemployment, unfortunately. And I'm also going to be changing up this area here. So as I mentioned before, I wasn't really pleased about this road system. We have these two parallel roads down here, and it doesn't exactly look the way that I wanted to. So I'm gonna be changing this up when I start building more residential stuff, although I don't really need to. I have no demand for residential, so I suppose we'll be making a bit more industry back here. Let's turn off snapping mode. Oh, okay, luckily I can reach the button, because this one seems to overlay everything, but it's still working. I'm gonna be adding another layer down here, but this is not ideal. Well, all this stuff is on fire. That's not great. Oh well, someone will get to it, hopefully. It's weird that they're all on fire at the same time. I sure hope I didn't activate that fire spreading mod. I think I downloaded it, but oh well. Anyway, yes, this isn't very ideal. As you can see, this portion is fine, seeing as they can reach every zone. But this part here, everything that comes from this area here needs to pass this street, because they don't want to run all the way down here. So that creates a bit of traffic on this side, on this street, but still, it'll work. Alright, let's continue this a little bit. I guess I'll just do it this way. And this is supposed to be a one-way, so let's extend this one down here, and let's make a new one-way road up there. Of course, I could also upgrade these ones as a one-way road. Not sure if that would help. I'm gonna keep it at this for now. Let's just paint a bit more orange, and let's see what happens. I might need to put down a few more water pipes and all that sort of stuff. Let's take a look. Yeah, almost there, but let's extend this one. Oh yeah, and I added another water tower, an old water tower. It's pretty much the same efficiency as this one. It looks a little different. I might put down a few later on in my city. And I guess I should be demolishing these things. There we go. Right. And we got a whole bunch of fires here as well. So yeah, the fire department isn't running at optimal capacity. I can't up the budget all that much more. But then again, fires are not that disruptive to your town. Especially not when most of your buildings are level 1. You can simply demolish them and they will just regrow. So we don't really lose any levels at all. So that's okay. How is education going? Elementary school is almost at full capacity. Well, it is at full capacity, but I mean, we are almost educating everyone, which may not actually be very good, seeing as I do require a lot of uneducated people, as you can see here. Oh yeah, I did put another elementary school down here to speed up the process. However, I will run into issues with not having enough uneducated people for these areas, but hopefully I can get some more high density zones going here. Oh, I actually still am. For some reason this was not filled in. That wasn't good. Oh yeah, and another thing that I noticed was that I didn't completely do this one the right way. As you can see, there's still 2 little houses in here, so that's not good. Let's turn this into office space. There we go. Now we should be seeing some buildings popping up here. Hopefully. Alright, and we got some issues here apparently with land value. And what level are these guys? Oh, level 3. That's gonna be somewhat unfortunate, but I do want to turn this into a higher density region, so that it extends along this road here. And everything below will be low density residential. Well, I guess I should better do it now rather than later, so that I'm sure that all this high density stuff can grow and level up. Those guys were complaining anyway. We gotta blame those guys. No, I might wanna make a little path here so that they don't build on this side of the road. I might do the same here, although I'm not sure. I think this one is a bit more weird looking. So let's go ahead and pick a road, and snapping mode is on again. No idea why that happens. And let's put it to curving. Let's hope I do this properly. Oh, there we go. So, like this. Yeah, that looks nice. And for some reason it seems to want to rezone to low density. That's not good. Alright, that'll look fine. Meanwhile, the money is piling up. That's very good. What do we got here? Incineration. Let's up that budget just a little bit. That'll also give me a little more power. What do we got here? Sewage is... and water is on the edge. Electricity is still fine. That's pretty much all that I need to check. So that's very good. Very handy, this thing. I'm glad it's here. Right. Now the plan was to put down some bus stations. Well, no, bus stops and all that sort of stuff. I have enough money now. So I'm kind of thinking, where do I want to do this? I want to put the bus stop at the quiet road, because all those buses will have to pass through there. And if you put this on a busy road, it'll just make the traffic even worse. So, speaking of traffic, still working optimal there. Right, where do I put this thing? I guess perhaps over here. We have plenty of room. I could cut this one in half. So I'm also going to build more cemeteries down here. Yeah, I'm going to keep this as a cemetery block. Where do I put this thing? A quiet road. I guess it doesn't really have to be inside the city. Let's put it down here. It does create noise. Yes, that'll work. Right. And now let's quickly drop this budget down to 50% so that it doesn't eat all my money. And now we need a bunch of bus stops. I'm gonna start off with one line to start off with. So, let's see. I guess I might want to try to pick up most of the people that are far away over here and go around to the Strawberry District and come back. That might be a nice first attempt. Oh, there's a lot of fires down here. That's not good. So... yeah, that'll work. Let's move it. I got these stupid one-way roads. Let's see. Gotta make sure that they go the right way. I'm not gonna be stopping every block. I don't think that is necessary. Let's stop there. Let's continue along this road. We can stop there. It's of course gonna disrupt my residential areas a little bit. We can stop there. Or well, it might not. Let's go over here. Let's stop near the cemetery. I know this doesn't make everyone absolutely happy, but it's supposed to be good enough. I want to make sure that I have a few big lines instead of all the small ones that many people seem to want to use. And I'm gonna stay off the main roads. That way all the buses drive through the small streets, which I think is a little better. Wait, where am I? Okay, that's totally fine. Now it's up here. Which way do I wanna go? Let's let it go this way, perhaps. Let's see. Actually, going this way might be better off. Oh, let's add another stop. Let's stop over here, and then we'll continue along this road. Gotta make sure that they take the right road. Why is it doing this? Okay, I'm gonna go this way then. I don't want them to make too many intersections and all that sort of stuff. So we go this way, and then we go through the... Or well, no, let's go this way. It's gonna be about every 2 blocks, I guess. And then we're gonna stop. Okay, I guess I gotta move him over here. And then we complete the line. I'm not sure what the hell it's doing here. Oh well, anyway, let's see what it does. Should be getting a few buses now, I hope. There we go. Yes, they are doing a stupid thing down here. That's not what I need them to do. Okay. Let's change this one. Yeah, that's better. All right. Let's continue. Let's take a look at this new information panel here. What do we got? We're also paying quite a bit of money for all of this, 900 per week, but we can afford it. It's still gonna create a lot of buses. And I don't really want all that many of them. I don't think I need a full budget just for one line. Where is this button? Right here. Alright. So what do we got so far? 14 passengers. Trip safe 0%. Vehicles 6. Okay, so we've got 6 buses running around. We have quite a few people waiting, actually. When is the next bus? I guess they are still going around. I'm gonna have to wait until we see all the passengers. Trip saved 90%. That's quite good, I must say. And we're making a bit of money from it as well. Let's take a look at traffic. So everything here is still fine. I did make sure that they all move this way. So this should work properly. Wait a minute. There should be some way to check all the buses. Oh yeah, like that. So we see one going here. There's 2. They're all behind each other for some reason. It's not very optimal. Shouldn't they like spread out? That would be a little better. Alright, so we got 60 passengers. Yeah, it's weird that they do things like that. They should all just spread out over the line. That would be a lot better. Apparently they don't, but I'm just gonna leave them to it. In the meantime, we can take a look. No, we're not making all that much money. But it's gonna have to work for now. We got our first buses and it's working. Alright. Now we got a whole bunch of burned down buildings down here. That's not great. And probably a few down here. Let's take a look. What's this? Oh, police station. Alright, so it does seem like the only fire issue is down here. Eventually I'll have... Oh, it's still on fire. I wonder if they will make it. Are they even gonna come? I'm not sure. I'm not hearing anything. So this one will probably burn down as well. Oh, I think this is one. No, I guess not. He was too late. So we're still making 3,000 a week, which is great. Despite the fact that we just needed to put a lot more budget in all of this, so that's very good, I guess. I'm not sure where the money is coming from now. All sorts of places. Education is, I hope, improving. It should be. Now let's take a look. We still got more commercial demand and more industrial demand. I guess I could add in another... Wait, what's this? Oh no, I totally forgot to extend this district. 30 industry. Let's extend it a little more so that I can build another row of industry down here. Let's continue time in the meantime. And one way this way. Okay. And now let's paint it orange as usual. Let's use the paint tool. Hopefully the roads can sustain all this traffic. Let's take a look down here. It's on the edge indeed. You know, this might actually not be that bad, seeing as it does alleviate a bit of traffic from this road, seeing as we do have a bunch of... Oh, and we need water apparently. We got a bunch of traffic going this way as well. So the only issue is this intersection, which hopefully still will work after this little industrial upgrade. Do we have enough power? Yeah, just barely. Water availability, also just barely. Incineration is also just barely. It's all on the edge, but that's the way it's supposed to be, seeing as I want to make money. Now, seeing as I'm making a lot of money, I'm inclined to put a bit more budget into the fire department. How is crime going? 12%, so it is somewhat stable. I'm gonna give them another 5%. That might add another police car or two. And still people complaining about low land value. Let's get rid of them. Or maybe not. They are level 3. I'm gonna keep them. Gonna wait until the land value goes up again. Let's take a look at that. So, yeah, the green blob needs to extend over here, and then they should be feeling better. All these roads are already upgraded. Maybe I can upgrade the ones over here. That might increase the blob size a little bit. Who knows? I'll have to wait and find out. Still got all the buses going one behind another. Oh, there's a little gap now. That's good, I suppose. We're actually making a lot more money than I expected, despite the fact that we do not earn all that much income from all the buses. But I'm gonna leave it at that. How good is it doing? We have, well, a few trips have been saved. Oh well, it's working. And it's probably upping the land value just a little bit down here, perhaps. Maybe not all that much, but it's working, so that's the important part. Seems like we got a lot more eligible people for elementary school now. I guess it's because well, I don't know. We have been expanding quite a lot in the last few episodes, or well, maybe in the last 10 or so. So that might contribute to the fact that we are getting a lot more uneducated young people. And how's this place doing? There's still a lot of people waiting for a bus, apparently. Are they even going in? Let's take a look. Or was that the last one? Okay, let's go find another one. I want to take a look at how many they have on the bus. Let's see. I should be able to find one this way. There is one. Let's take a look. Passengers 30 out of 30. Wait, can only put 30 on one bus apparently. And they are all full. All right, let's try this. I'm gonna up the budget to 60%. That should add a few more buses. 7. All right, let's up it a little more to 70%. Then we got 8 buses. Maybe that'll help. Oh, well, we'll have to wait and find out. This will be the end of this episode, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.